Hey everybody, I'm Anna Huthmaker from Huthmaker Violins, and this is another one of our videos in our Students Stuck at Home series. Whether you're being homeschooled, whether you're out sick, you're having a snow day, or you're in the middle of a pandemic, a lot of you guys are sitting at home, and I wanted to provide some supplementary material to help you learn about your instrument. Now today is for the violins and violas, because you guys have something that cellos and basses don't have, thank goodness, and that is a chin rest. Now, why is it important to know about the chin rest? The chin rest, number one, is one of the major things that will end up rattling and buzzing. And I'm going to do another video down the road about all the different things that can rattle and buzz on your instruments. But the chin rest can come loose. It happens all the time, and it's not necessarily something you have to go to the violin shop to fix. I'm going to show you what to do. Chin rests come in all kinds of styles. They come in plastic, they come in wood, they come in boxwood and ebony and rosewood and all kind of pretty woods. But they all have these metal pieces. These barrels turn up and down, they screw up and down, and they make them taller or shorter. Now, the thing that's important to know about this is when you play, that whole instrument is vibrating, and that can cause these throughout time to come loose. So if you hear something rattling down at the end of your violin, that's the first thing to look at. Has your chin rest become a little loose? Now, if it has, you need a special tool to fix that. Can you see these little holes in here? That is actually what you use to tighten and loosen your chin rest. Now, there's all kind of chin rest tools out there. This is a really special one that we've got. And as you see, you stick the little metal end in there and it helps you to turn them. At first, if it's very, very, very loose, you can use your fingers a little bit, but once it's on the instrument, that becomes a little clumsy. A lot of times if you buy a chin rest, it will come with a chin rest tool. That's what this is. It's a little free one. A lot of times you can get them at violin shops for either really cheap or free, and that's just a very small one that you can throw into your case. You can also, in emergency, you can use a paper clip. But here's the important thing to know, and this is where you have to be super, super careful. When I stick this into the hole to either loosen or tighten, if I'm not careful, it will go all the way through. And when I'm loosening and tightening, it can scratch the violin. Make sure you're not allowing it to go all the way through. That's a really bad idea. You can do a lot of damage. So you want to be really careful. Just stick it in just enough to catch a hold of those little holes so that you can tighten and loosen. If you do find yourself in a position where you need to tighten your chin rest, remember, don't try to over tighten. You don't need all your muscles. You don't need to go. You just want to tighten it enough so it's on there solidly and sturdy. Too much, you can actually use this. You can squeeze and damage the wood. You can tear up the edges of your violin. We're trying to keep that from happening if at all possible. So I hope that helps you to understand a little bit about your chin rest. Chin rests come in all different shapes and sizes. If you're one of those musicians that's struggling with comfort, you might want to look at some different chin rests that are out there. But for right now, I mainly just want your chin rest to stay on. I don't want it to buzz or rattle while you're learning to play all those concerti and etudes. I hope that helped teach you a little something. I'm Anna Huthmaker from Huthmaker Violins. Now go thank your orchestra director.